It's Sunday. You know what that means, chips and bricks. Hello, episode 40 something, 43 already. Back here at the Game Bunker. Hello, I am an arrogant bastard. I'm still doing this thing, and yeah, today is an experiment. Why? Because we've never done so much space pressers before. We've done mega demos, and yes, Transmission 64, please use the correct account, but you know, your turn will follow. Anyway, where was I? Lots of space pressers, lots of records in sign dots, lots of raster bar effects, lots of sprite multiplexers. It's the end of the 80s, Bananarama was still a thing, Michael Jackson was still around, Prince was still alive, Samantha Fox still stole records, as did Rick Astley. So yes, if you all remember this, you're getting old. So welcome to the thing of, our old people gathering where we lander and slander about how it was back in our days. And at least, a good demo was a demo that had at least 3 disc sides. So yeah, let's get going. People in the chat say, who showed up here in the mean? Truck, he, Felice, Little Princess, Figo. Hey dude, how are you doing? I missed you on Motley's chat earlier on. Shine, who else? I might have forgotten you. Anyway, good. I should get a reference by Truck. I will see if I can get the reference later. What we have scheduled here is 9 demos from 1989 and 1 from 2021, just to balance it out somewhere in the early 90s, before grunge came in, and we don't need that. Good. Let's just get going. Lots of parts, we've greased the space bar, so we're good. Yeah, let's just get going. The first ever demo by Bonzai is Little Display. Obviously released in 1989. How are we gonna do this? Well, okay, this is me, this is the camera. What do we have over here in the corner? Our Commodore 64 real hardware. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. If we reboot, we reboot. None of the demos have been pre-recorded, and I will live, as always, in my little corner over here. Do we have the disc loaded? I don't think we have. Now we do. Solely mode control, like yay technology. Little Display done by Bonzai. 2 files, but it's 5 parts total, so, good start. First file, welcome to the show. We'll talk later after all the demos and say hello to some guys. And until then, yeah, sure, let's watch some demos, because not that you have anywhere to go. Unless you're in the UK, then the pubs are open, and yeah. Sorry. Toggle. Here I am. Toggle of Padua made nice music, but that's for later. Yeah, this is a good start of the show, isn't it? Yeah, this is what you're gonna see today. So lots of border things. So in many of all these effects, the border doesn't exist. You will have, of course, top and bottom border sprites, raster bars across the entire screen. And although it all looks like pretty default, it's just a thing moving up and down and it's a logo going left and right. The timing behind this is ridiculously tight because you have your raster time to work with, you have your bad lines to work with. As Struck said in the chat, okay, you can FLD some effects in there, although then you still have the top sprites in the border, etc. So yeah, that's still a thing. Also, like this dot routine, we're gonna have a few because that seems to have been a thing in 1989. That's the year we are looking at the moment. C64 stuff from 1989. So this was the very first Bonzai demo ever. Lots of coding by Trap here. If you're looking, hello dude, nice work, and still love your thing. So keep doing that. Let's go on. A small one-parter now, and it's I put it in there because I like scrollers. I like funky scrollers. I like bouncy scrollers, and this has 3 bouncy scrollers. So for that, yeah, absolutely. It's a PRG. So Cosmic Designs with Extatic code was released at the TAT and Magnetix copy party. We're gonna have a lot of copy parties here. They were not demo parties yet, they were copy parties because you would copy the game and all this stuff. And that's where the things originated. Demos in history, we'll do that next time. Let's just get the second demo in from the show. Cosmic Designs with Extatic code. I should want to run this in a debugger and see if the Wizzball sprite actually does something in real time or if it's all pre-calculated bouncing that goes on. Also, as I've mentioned before, if you put something moving behind the logo, I'm a nut for that. And like in the Cosmos design, not Cosmic design, by the way. Thanks Figo. I noticed. Oopsie. That's just like, and I know it's a sprite register that you just say, do the sprite behind all the artwork. It still remains so bloody cool. It's yeah. And as Struck mentioned, the upper the upper scroller, okay, sure, it's all a pre-calculated path, and you can do this, and you can just copy some line of bits around, but still the effect is awesome in this. So, and just a small one-parter, but still it yeah, kind of sums it up, I guess. Next up is a real space presser. Oh, before I forgot, some guys in the chat say who I saw. Xeni, Anonym, Bjorn Heimdall, TNG, Ben the Unit, Dadler, Davalas, Dave Lees, sorry for mispronunciation. Hello everyone, hello new people. This is Chips and Bricks. We do this every week, well, almost every week. Do Commodore 64 and Amiga stuff. Today is Commodore 64 day, as it is, well, 3 out of 4 weeks at least in the last year. And looking today at 1989, so all the demos you see are, well, 30 years old, and in your mind they're 10 years old. So let's take it from there. Vincent Chardon, goedenavond maat. Hey, hi there. Good. Let's continue. Argon with Argonic, the 100% version. And as Vigo already mentioned, released at one of the Venlo meetings. I sadly never went to them, but they seem to have been a thing back then. That's something for historians, actually. 100% version, a whopping 12 parts. So have fun with this one. The spacebar is all looped up and ready to go. So let's get the disc in. You didn't expect this one to hear this week, did you? The spacebar is all looped up and ready to go. That's a thing. Good. Argonic 100%. Count them. Well, you will count 13 parts here in the directory, because one of them is the loader. So yeah, we'll be back after this. Obviously, have fun. As we make this credits part a bit interactive, part number 12 of Argonic 100% Mega Demo, Space Pressure Demo by Argon, released in 1989, obviously summer-ish. Have the correct date somewhere, doesn't really matter. So yeah, 12 parts. Had a look in the chat duringly. Let's say hello first, Micron, the OK Cranky Case. Hi, welcome to the show here. Let's space for the more credits in the meanwhile. Quickly jumping to the OK, saying okay, it's hard to code the demo. Okay, sure, and to have like your compo in the demo can be hard, but you know, start out with things that even I can do, and I'm not. Don't consider myself even a coder. Just like, you know, get a scroller together, get some graphics in there, and have a release, and that's it, and start from there. So yeah, 12 parts in this one. Truck asked to look at the directory. We got the last part. Yeah, this is it. So the loader here, loader credits, and that's it for this demo. Yeah, quite a long one if you look at it. But luckily all the scrollers were pretty short, and I had the timer going for like 90 seconds per part maximum. But many of them didn't even get to that, so that's okay. Let's look at the directory, because Truck wanted to see. Well, 27 blocks free it says here, unless they did, of course, with the disk editor, and changed that, because they did go over you know, the rest of the file sizes. And it's some nice notes here. It's like a small note here that they put in that just said this is the 100% version, but they seem to have spread it on yellow discs originally in Venlo, because that's where it happened back then in late 80s. The don't know if they were monthly or every quarter, the Venlo meetings, but they were a thing, and basically everybody went there. And yeah, that's that. Let's go on with an older Fairlight demo. Rutig, Banan, probably killing the pronunciation. And this was at the let's see, where it was released at the Light Balsta party, or there's an O, one of the A, so I'm doing it wrong. In 1989, obviously. Let's get there. Because we're already doing 40 minutes, and we're like a whopping 3 demos in of the 9 or 10 we're doing today. So let's get the D64 in. There we go. And I think these came from, yes, these all came from Zyron's PD library. We're gonna have a few of those disk images here. Okay, good PD things. They were selling demos. Some people didn't like it. Now, luckily, they have done some archiving, and it's dated November 1989. Read this first. We're not going to. No, we're not. Let's get going. And a very early Fairlight demo from November 1989. did somebody call for a sprite multiplexer? Because this is an awesome one. You know, maximum 8 sprites per scan line. You go count them, but I'm sure I'm counting 10 of them. So yeah, this is and of course it's. If this would go into the borders, it would be awesome. But looking at the rest of the demo, I don't think we can complain. So this is a very, very nice early Fairlight demo. Rutig, Banan, Rutig, and then yeah, it's a checkered banana, as I think Danko mentioned in the chat. Hello, by the way. And indeed, yeah, Germanic languages. So Rutig, Rutig, Ruitje. Ruitje is a square, and therefore this is yeah, basically a checkered banana. The more you know. Sounds good, anyway. What else happened? Yes, sir. Lanko said hello, Hammerfont said hello. Okay, good. Nice amount of people here. Hello, everybody. If you're just dropping by and saying, what the hell is this? This is Chips and Bricks. We do Commodore 64, Amiga, and other old school computers stuff every Sunday. If you like this, please hit the... is it a follow button in Twitch? It is a follow button. Is a like and subscribe on the YouTubes. Just click that thing, you'll be notified when we do things spontaneously or not, whenever we feel like it. And otherwise, we're here every Sunday evening, 8 PM CET or CEST, because we're now in summertime. That's basically it. Good. Vigo, Commodore 16. Yes, I hope so. I have a new Commodore 16. It arrived from Italy. Still have to unpack it actually. I have the memory expansion for it, so that we basically have a full +4 here. So Commodore 16 with 64K of RAM, and then we have either Ultimate 1541-2 cartridge that will act as a disk drive, or use one of the ARPi 1541s that our friends at Consola Cables have provided us. And so yes, Commodore 16 +4 stuff is actually on the planning, and as soon as I had the chance to test the Commodore 16 here that I just got, then absolutely yes. Also Atari 8-bit is something, and also VCS. It is sadly a matter of time, and then when time is low, the default go-to is Commodore 64 and Amiga, because that's the demo scene I was in and am still in, by the way. I am still, because I can confirm today I configured PartyMeister for a thing. And I even talked to DFox about debugging it. Actually, I say that I have multiple messages from DFox waiting in my other chat applications about things that he hopefully fixed. DFox, if you didn't, mach schneller, verdammt. Thank you. Good, let's go on. Good, let's, oh yeah, Look Sharp by Contex is next. It's a one-parter, but it's so totally awesome. I left this running for the entire afternoon while I was prepping the show. It's a sampled SID remix. It takes 8 minutes. I'm not gonna do the 8 minutes, but it's the concept of less is more is a thing. So yeah, let's load that in, because this is the last part. Obviously, else my face wouldn't be here in the corner. Oh, it's a D64, so I can slowly reset. Here we go. Look Sharp by Contex. This is awesome. That's all I can say. can leave this playing for hours. I mean it. This would have blown my mind in 89, 1990, when I was moving to Amiga slowly. We still had my 64. But okay, yes, there was sample playback and you had some things, but like this, and the sync and the color change and the ball jumping up and down, this just matches up everything. This is so beyond bloody cool. I love it. The sad thing is, if you leave it running for 7-8 minutes, the ball goes out of sync. And if you touch any key on the keyboard, it will completely go bonkers and lose sync, so I'm not doing that. Yeah, I might record this separately and upload it on YouTube. I don't know if there's a good capture of it, and if there is, I'm gonna make a better one anyway, because on all, basically all the demos that are now we're doing today, I don't know if there are many good captures, so we'll fix that. Anyway, Contex, Look Sharp, 1989, sample playing on an original Commodore 64. This is a one-part demo, by the way. Everything is playing from memory. It's not loading or streaming from disk. It doesn't do that. Everything is loaded in 64 kilobytes of RAM, and it's being playback at a bloody good rate. So, yes. Good. Enough fanboying for now. Censor design. Wonderland 4. They've done a couple of them. This was number 4. Just a few parts. Of course, you know, not the Censor back then was not the Censor design it is now, but still, you can. They're getting there when they're working on it, and they've done a lot of Wonderlands. This was number 4. Well, this will be number 4 because this is something. New disc. So we say goodbye to Contex and Look Sharp. Like an entire remix of a Roxette track from LP CD. Wonderland 4, again, thank you to the Xywin PD library for archiving this. I shouldn't say this anyway. It's content, it's 5 seconds of show that you throw in there. let's just go on with stuff from 1989. That's what we're doing today. Let's hit it. already. Last part of Wonderland 4 by Censor Design, released in 1989. That's what we're looking at. Demos from 1989 released on the Commodore 64. No expansion, no nothing, just a basic C64. And well, we're running this on a modern implementation because it's just gives us better video quality and a bit more stability. Although I think half the demos that I tested for this show simply don't run or crash somewhere in the middle. Could be related to the cartridge that's plugged in. This is a retro replay that we're doing this with here. Could be that it's just not compatible with the thing. I'll have some tests and actually provide some feedback to the people working on this, so that we can get the FPGA core a bit updated and a bit better. And some people have mentioned the colors being oversaturated. Yes, absolutely. Some colors are not correct as what they could be. The HDMI out on the Ultimate 64 is a bit in lighter colors, so your light blue, your pink is extremely oversaturated, way too bright. We're compensating with fuck tons of contrast here, but then it becomes too dark quickly. So this is more or less what we can get out of it. Things are being worked on, but for now it is what it is, and still it's looking at the quality. I don't think you should complain all that. We should not complain all that much. You can complain all you want. I'm not doing it. So good. Do a Censor Design. Let's go on with Shape, shall we? They had their own party together with TRC, together in '89 obviously, and they released a production called Phoenix. So this coming up now, Phoenix by Shape, 4 parts in one filer. That's always nice to see. So let's say goodbye to Censor Design and Tutankhamon in his extremely shiny 80s glasses and that crazy squall that goes up and down. Like the sprite timing must be pretty awesome. There's one entry that we're gonna get to. I checked in the debugger. I'll get to that when we get to it. Not this one, not the next one. For now, it's Shape with entry called Phoenix. So if you think of this, this is 1989, and most of this stuff is being written by teenagers in their bedroom on their Commodore 64 using probably an assembler in like Final Cartridge Tree or an early Action Replay, and then this stuff comes out, which is like simply amazing. Also, this one you have all the top and bottom sprite animation. You have the little brown blob in the top. That's sprite animation. Also behind me, the little turning, don't know what it is, mushroom battle station with a flying satellite around it. That's a thing. The entire logo going left and right, and then the score on top of it, which is probably a sprite score. This is nice, very nice. All made in 1989, and earlier some of the parts were actually recycled from before. So there, good. Next up is a one filer with 2 parts, and this is one I threw in a debugger just to see how it worked and if I was right, and I more or less was. Let's jump to that one. The Elite of Germany with a release called Digital Madness, and lots of things going on, certainly in the second part. So we'll yak about it when we get there. Wait. Oh, hi Proton, thank you for dropping by. Always interesting to look at your coding stuffs, and Aggressor, nice as well. Yes, Final Cartridge Read. That was my first cartridge that I got on my 64. Back then, and I've used Final Cartridge very long time. I think only when Retro Replay came out I started using an Action Replay, or I think Commander of Roll gave me one of those crazy hacked together Action Replay 6 clones, which more or less worked for me. So yeah, good. So Proton, thank you for losing your poker game and getting here. Let's go on with the next one. The Elite of Germany and Digital Madness. It's a PRG? Okay, it's a PRG. Load that up, decrunch it, and have fun. this is so many things. So first of all, they're mentioning the first of the Rainbow parties, which were a thing. I think I've been to the Rainbow party myself back in the days with the guys from, I think this was Therapy, the Belgian Amiga group. But no, this is a demo intro made by Manfred Trenz, the coder of Katakis and also Turrican, and then what he says, I didn't look at the exact release date, what came when, but still, okay, he's like, you know, talking about next game, big level, tralala. It could be he's talking about Turrican that he's working on. I don't really know, anyway. So, no, I looked at how the boing balls were done, because that was intriguing. I looked in a debugger, and it's a very smart char set rotation. If you look at the char sets, there's two char set swaps. So you have the top and the bottom scroller are one char set, and then the balls are a second one, and then it just runs through it for the animation. But that's extremely tight, extremely nicely done. The color is fine, and then having the little square scrolling behind it just to say F you, with the sprites on top saying these are not sprites, this is good, and then also the timing in the border is fine. There is some flickering to the right, but that can be because this screen does have a lot of overscan to the left and to the right, so it might not even be visible on a real C64. So just go with that. Good. This was from 1989. We're gonna jump forward a bit to 2021, because next week there will be no Chips and Bricks. Next week there will be something else. It's an online C64 demo party called Transmission 64. Online only, and you can start uploading your entries, by the way. They've opened earlier this afternoon, so look at transmission64.com or on your Discord or Twitters or whatever, and get your access key, and you can start uploading your entries, which you should totally do. To remind you of all of this stuff, let's replay the invitation, and we'll talk a bit more about the party after that. So first now, yeah, the invitation by Padua. Let's go. Alright people, get your releases in order. Uploads are open. And get everything done. So yeah, we'll be busy with Transmission 64 next weekend, so we won't have a show then. We'll skip a week, because one evening of streaming per weekend is enough. Life has to happen, chickens outside have to be fed, stores have to be visited, stuff like that. So yeah, get that in order. Competitions, demo, 4K intro, graphics, music, Petsky. Transmission64.com is where you should go. Speaking of URLs and everything, if you want to, let's put my main face on the screen for a second. Stay in touch here. We have a website which is constantly behind on updates, but it's there. chipsandbricks.eu. We have a Facebook page. We have a Twitter. We do Twitch, obviously. If you're watching this and you like this, please hit the follow button so that you are notified whenever we go live with anything else. If you're rewatching this or watching this live on YouTube, there are likes and follow buttons for you as well to be notified when something happens. I said we do this live every Sunday evening, 8 PM CET. That's Brussels time, or Antwerp, or Paris, or Cologne. Copenhagen, Sweden, so Stockholm, Rome, same time zone, over there. Portugal is a bit earlier, Helsinki is a bit later. Anyway, look up on your favorite time zone, and then, you know, our links and everything, that's cool. So there. We have also one more demo to go, and before we do our last demo, we do shopping, and we say thank you to consolekables.be, who support us with all our hardware and crazy software and video digitizers and scalers and mixers that we need, as well as some audio cabling actually that will come in next week for Transmission 64. So demo scene loved and run, promo code CB, €5 discount on a €30 purchase, consolekables.be. If you're looking for something, just write them a message. And that'll work out. Let's see if it worked. Good. Let's say goodbye to Toggle's music in the background for now, and we set the C64. And we are going on with the last demo of the show. It's by Triad. It's called Raster Blast. It kind of sums up what this episode has been about. It's lots of big scrollers, lots of things in the border, lots of raster graphics. It's just more of the same. It was tough to pick a last one for this episode. I hope this one summarizes it a bit. We'll be back with final words after this last demo. But for now, Triad, Raster Blast. Yeah, we'll drool over it later when we get back. Let's just make that deal. So yeah, I think this one sums it up for the episode. Lots of raster stuff going on, lots of vertical raster splits. There's so much going on in this simple single screen that it's mind-boggling. So yeah, this is it for today. This is the end of the episode, end of the show. 10 demos, 9 from 1989. Again, if you like us here, hit the follow button, hit the likes and the subscribes and the thumbs ups and the whatever stuff. Leave a comment. All good. Yeah, let's press restore, because we're done. We have nothing to lose. Let's see what happens. I hope the restore key on this keyboard still works. Yeah, that killed it. Well done, everybody. This was it. Thank you all. See you at Transmission 64 next weekend, and after that we'll be back with more Chips and Bricks as always. Thank you for tuning in. See you soon. Wash your hands. Keep safe. Get that shot in your arm. I know many of you in the chat already had. So be safe. We'll soon be able to drink again and hug again and stuff like that. Until then, and also after that, we're gonna keep on doing this. So until then, bye bye, toedeloe, Lucas aan de bomma en iedereen een knuffel.